Hey y'all, it's Chris from Frontsite. Bonus video today. I wasn't planning on doing one this week because I've already kind of done one and split it up in some shorts, and that editing process that just takes so much time. It's been a rough couple of weeks, but I wanted to bring you up to speed on what's going on with Frontsite, Frontsite Safe, and SHOT Show. So in this video, we'll talk about where Frontsite is, what the status of it is, and when it's going to come out. We're going to talk about Frontsite Safe, how that's going to save you time and potentially save you money and headache down the line. And we're also going to talk about our location, our place, and what we're going to be planning for SHOT Show. All right, so Frontsite is it's ready. We're just waiting on the developers or the app stores really for the developers to push it to go to the 2-week testing phase. When we get to that 2-week testing phase, we just have 2 weeks to grind it out, make sure we have all the kinks worked out, and then it will be completely live on the app stores, both of them. It'll be the first app of its kind on the app stores. Never before seen anything like this, at least that I've seen. So looking forward to that, seeing what it looks like, and getting it out there. So if you're interested and you want to be one of the first ones on there to help us test the app, go to our website at www.frontsiteapp.com and click sign up, and get signed up to be in the know when it comes out. I will send you an email because you're just basically putting your email in, and I will send everybody an email saying it's launching now. If you're interested, I will send you the link so you can download it on your phones and you have it there. Now, don't forget, Frontsite is on the web. Okay, it is out there as an app on the web. It's app.frontsiteapp.com. Now, I'll keep a link to the description below, but just keep that in mind. If you want to get on there and use it, test it out, put your name on it, and start posting stuff, start using the search function, do it. Like I said, it's completely free to download, free to use for everybody. If you are on the website and you get on my website and you follow us, and you have a vendor page that you want to put out there, like say you own a business and you want to have a vendor page, please shoot me an email or sign up and say you want to be a vendor. That way I can, when you go to the website, you go to the app and you apply, I will get you the code for 100% off. You won't have to pay the $10 verification fee because I will already have verified you. So that's super easy. Get on there. I've already had a couple of vendors want to do that. So we're looking forward to getting them on there and having them kind of start posting some stuff. So looking forward to that. When you're on that website, if you don't mind, take a look at our merch store. Like I said earlier, we had in another video, we had some more merch drop. One of them is this cool hoodie. This is a large. It fits me pretty good. It's pretty snug, nice and warm. We got Frontsite on the front, is blank on the back, blank on the hood itself. Nothing up there, right? But we also do have the icon on the right sleeve. So I was tempted to put an American flag there, but maybe a little too much, and American flag and all that green probably doesn't look right. So looking forward to seeing what else we can drop here in the future, what else we can develop and get on the merch store. But you can find this, t-shirts, hats, and the like, all on our website at www.frontsiteapp.com. I will put a link in the description below. Frontsite Safe. Now, some of y'all may not have seen it or heard of it yet. If you've been to our website, we do have a small page about Frontsite Safe. Not a whole lot of detail yet. I plan on getting some screenshots here in the near future to put on there so you can kind of see it more. But Frontsite Safe was created because of things that I've seen over the last 19 years in law enforcement. Anytime I would go to a call for service involving the theft of a firearm, most people didn't know their serial number. Some people, the ones that got lucky and kept their gun box, had the serial number written on there and they were able to provide it that way. But that's just one way. Sometimes those gun boxes, they get misplaced or thrown in the attic and you forget about it. I mean, my attic is kind of a mess too, but you need to have access to that. Some people write it on a piece of paper and stick it in their safe. That's cool too. That's great. But if you're in your car, away from your home, you don't have access to it, right? If God forbid something were to happen to your home or something were to happen to that safe and the items in that safe, you wouldn't have access to that information anymore because it's on paper. Some of y'all might store it on a computer and just type it in there, or on your notepad on your phone, and that's cool too. But again, you may not have access to it at the time if you need it. So what we created is called Frontsite Safe, and it is a data storage app specifically designed to store your firearms information, your tools information. Like if you have a lawn care service, you have a lot of tools at home that are kind of valuable, you can store those in there as well, and household items. And the reason we kind of came up with that was because Obviously I've seen a lot of people have their tools stolen. Tools stolen out of the back of trucks or off their trailers and things like that. They have lawn care service, things like that. It's problematic because you have a lot of tools and you don't necessarily have a good place to keep the information. That might happen. Also, if God forbid, and I've had a friend he lost his home in a fire. My neighbor across the street, one house over, lost their home in a fire. God forbid that were to happen to you. The insurance company is going to fight and want to know what you owned and how much it was valued at. And if you don't have that stuff written down, good luck getting it from the insurance company, right? So this is a really good way that if God forbid that were to happen, you grab your phone when you leave your house and it's on your phone, and you can back it up on the cloud, and it's always there. So if you ever need it, it's right there in your pocket on your phone, and it's in a good way. It's a good storage app to keep it because you have photos, you have all the information from what you want to call it, like say duty weapon or everyday carry or whatever. You have your make, model, serial number, value, and you also have a notes section that say, I bought this gun off of Joe down the street or whatever you want to put, right? So you can put notes in there as well. Or I've worked on this, I've added this and this. You can put anything you want to the notes section. It's up to you. But you get 3 pictures for guns, you get 2 pictures for tools, same information, and you get 1 picture for household goods. That might save you some time in the future if God forbid something were to happen. So stay tuned for that. More to come on Frontsite Safe. That'll be rolling out probably just after Frontsite. So stay tuned for more on that. All right. So SHOT Show, Vegas, January 2026. Looking forward to going and spending 3 or 4 days, maybe 5 days out in Vegas to really get to know and get Frontsite out there in front of I think it's about 3,000 different vendors from all across the world. It's one of the largest firearm expos in the world, and it's just absolutely massive. It takes up multiple levels at the Venetian. I think it's down at the Caesars as well. So there's a lot of different things going on, and there's just hundreds of vendors on one floor itself. So we do have our table, and I was really excited to hear to see it when I saw it on the map. We are directly across the aisle from Timney Triggers. I've got one of my Shadow Systems pistol. I love their triggers. It's good stuff. So I'm looking forward to meeting those guys, saying hi, and getting Frontsite out front and center at SHOT Show here in January 2026. So what am I doing to prepare for SHOT Show? There's a lot going on. Between my job, the Army, this business that we got rolling, right? The family situation, just everything going on in the last couple of months. I've been pretty busy trying to prepare for SHOT Show. I built a team. I've gotten yeses, confirmations from half the team so far. We're taking 6 guys with us. Well, I'm taking 5 with me, so total of 6. And I plan on doing a few things to make us look like an actual team and to make our business look really good when we get out there. The first thing, obviously, is I do have these Frontsite hoodies. I'm gonna get some shirts for the guys once I get their sizes and stuff. But I'm also looking to purchase a couple of nice or cool polo shirts. Maybe they have like the jungle theme, like retro rifle, things like that, the jungle theme with guns on it, and having Frontsite embroidered on them. Looking to do that and try that out and see how that goes. Also, trying to get everybody up to speed on who's going to go where, what the plan is, what vendors we're going to reach out to specifically and directly. You go right to them first. Who's going to run the table? It's a whole plan. And thank God I've been in the Army for 14 years. I'm pretty good at creating plans to deal with, things like this. So looking forward to getting out there and doing that. Now, some of you remember when I went to Florida. I went to the expo in Florida, which was a lot of fun, met some really good people. I noticed something. Everyone has an expo badge of some sort, right? It's a lanyard that goes around your neck, and it's got this little thing. It's got your card in it that shows if you're a vendor or if you're just you're visiting, like a participant or whatever. And so I decided the ones I had was just a piece of vinyl that you stick your card in there. It's kind of crappy, but I decided, after seeing some other people walk around with others around their neck that actually look pretty decent, I decided I could probably make one. And so that's what I did. I had to go back 30 years to figure out how to use a sewing machine again. But you know what? I did it. I took a sewing machine. I had to get a new one. My wife's one was a little bit old, so I bought a new one, and I got to work. And I built a prototype, and after that, I started making them better. And I've made some really cool Expo badge or ID holders, right? So you got the vinyl in the front, You can put your Expo ID card in here, so when you're wearing it around your neck, it's got your ID right there. Velcro for any patches we want to put on the front. And then it is made of 1000D Cordura fabric, right? So it's real thick, real tough, real hardy. Put a zipper on the top. So all you need to do if you want to put some stuff in here, whether it be a notebook or if you want to put stuff that you might get, small stuff you might get from vendors, you can put that stuff in there and keep that in there. On the back of it, I have put two little elastic straps so you can put a pen on each side if you want pens. And then you open this up and you've got a small pocket here. It's about this deep for business cards, or if you have a debit card, or if you want to keep your like hotel key or something like that in here, good place for it, right? And also I put place to obviously hang the lanyard. Now I've had these lanyards. I had these lanyards made. Pretty cool lanyard. I had them made. I don't remember the website, but they came in where they came together and had one piece. So I had to take them all apart and then redo it to where they have two pieces, so they're individual size, right? So I can put it on my neck, and now I have a Expo ID card holder, and it's got a pocket, place for pens, things like that, so we can carry our stuff. And I'm making one for everyone on my team, so when we get out there, we can look professional. And I tell you what, this has taken a lot more time than I thought it would, but it has been an experience. I've really enjoyed getting back to it. I say getting back to sewing. I haven't sewed in, like I said, about 30 years. So it's been an experience. I love making things with my hands. I enjoy doing that. And so this has been a lot of fun. I'm really happy with how these turned out so far. I'm sure one day I can make more, make them a little different or whatever, but I'm really happy with how they turned out, and I'm looking forward to using them come January out at SHOT Show. So looking forward to that. All right, so that's about it for us. Like I said, for SHOT Show, we are going to be in the Venetian, I think the first floor, right across from Timney Triggers. Really looking forward to getting out there. But if you want to support us, you want to support this app, you want to support this business, the best way you can do that right now by watching this video is watching it to the end, liking, subscribing, and sharing it with your friends. Put it on Facebook, put it on any other Instagram or whatever social media you're using. Get the word out, because this app, both of these apps, are going to change the country. I say country because we're the only country with a Second Amendment. So since that is the case, we're only really going to be obviously dealing with the United States. So keep that in mind, but share this with everyone you can. Let them know Frontsite's coming. Let them know in a couple of weeks it'll be out. It'll be live on the app stores, both the app stores, and it'll be the first app of its kind on the app stores. And it's going to be amazing. So looking forward to really connecting the firearms community and the firearms industry, putting them together in a place where you can talk about guns without worrying about being shadow banned or censored or taken down or anything like that. But it's going to be a great place for people to learn, a great place for people to find out where they can go shoot, where they can buy a gun, where they can get ammunition, where they can get hunting gear, fishing gear, or where they can get a fishing charter or a place to hunt, things like that. You're going to have all that opportunity right there on Frontsite. And you can go ahead and try it out right now by going to app.frontsiteapp.com. Again, the link will be down in the description. But like I said, the best thing you can do to support us is to like, subscribe, share this content. If you feel so inclined and you want to go on there and you want to buy a t-shirt, you want to buy yourself a hat, a bourbon glass, or things like that, go to our website, www.frontsiteapp.com. Go to our store, check it out, and get yourself one of those items. If you have anything you want to hear me talk about in the future, or you want to see something in the merch store, or if you just have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you'd like to see in the future. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, if you've been watching these videos or liking these videos, I think I've put out 76 or 77 so far. I greatly appreciate your help. I greatly appreciate y'all watching this content and these videos. And you guys have definitely made this a little bit easier during my busy time to do. So thank you for that. Looking forward to the next one. Welcome to the revolution. Welcome to Frontsite.